So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with a deck profile you guys have all been waiting for, and since the release of Battles of Legends, guys, we got some amazing Gladiator Beast supports such as Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor, which is the ultimate Zoken for Gladiator Beast, and also Gladiator Beast Noxious, which is a Battle Fader, and also a Foolish Burial for Gladiator Beast. So, with the new supports, the fact that you're able to make, an Ultimate Zoken with a Gladiator Beast card, the fact that it's able to tutor out any Gladiator Beast monster for your extra deck is just absolutely phenomenal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Throughout the other video, I'll showcase you guys a mini combo on what you guys can do with the new supports, and throughout the deck profile, guys, I'll explain to you guys all my card choices and the reason why I play them. So hopefully you guys can stay and listen to all my explanations and the reasons behind some of the card choices I play in the deck. Profile is going to be a little bit different from our traditional Gladiator Beasts. Traditionally, Gladiator Beasts are played with summoning your monsters and usually setting back row and waiting for your opponent to attack into your Gladiator Beast and protecting your Glad Beast with cards like Forbidden Lance, and also protecting your Glad Beast with cards like Waboku. But since the release of new supports such as Noxious, Tamer Editor, and we also got Augustus, okay, we can actually play turbo version with this deck where you're able to bring out Tamer Editor and to special summon Gyzaris to basically pop your opponent's board. It's just absolutely insane. So I believe that this version is far more superior than the control version. I believe that the control version where you play Waboku and Lance and things like that are a little bit slow for this format, and the pacing of the format that we're in right now is a really fast-pacing format. We Glad players have to keep up with the meta, so we gotta play turbo version where you're able to tutor out Gyzaris as quickly as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. So without further ado, let's get started with this deck profile. Alright guys, start up with the new support. You wanna play triple Gladiator Beast Noxious. Oh my goodness guys, I've been waiting forever for this card. If you guys did not know, a quick fun fact, I actually played Gladiator Beast back in the day. It's one of my very first decks. So Gladiator Beast Noxious, what this card does is that when your opponent monsters declares a direct attack, you can actually special summon this card from your hand and change the attack target to this card and proceed to damage calculation. This card cannot be destroyed as a result of battle. If this card is special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast monster, you can send one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck to the graveyard. So already it's a Foolish Burial. Okay, at the end of the battle phase, if this card battle, you can shuffle it into the deck and special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck except for Gladiator Beast Noxious. So anytime you special summon of a Gladiator Beast monster, it's able to Foolish Burial any Gladiator Beast monster to the graveyard. So essentially, it's another version of E-Hero Prisma where you're able to dump bestiary to the graveyard, but this is now with Noxious. We're able to have access to any Gladiator Beast monsters to the graveyard with Noxious effect. So this card is really amazing. Comboing off with Darius, you send a monster to the graveyard off its effect. You're able to special summon the Gladiator Beast monster that you dump to the graveyard off Noxious, and then you can basically make your first turn Gyzaris, which is absolutely phenomenal. So this card literally helps speed up the deck and make sure Darius more alive. For the best Gladiator Beast monster in the deck, you want to play triple Gladiator Beast Augustus. Basically, if this card is special summon of a Gladiator Beast monster effect, you're able to special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your hand in defense position, but shuffle it into the deck during the end phase. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, shuffle it into the deck, special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. So when this card is tutor all the Gladiator Beast monsters effect, you can special summon cards like, a Darius from the hand, for example, and then when Darius special summon, you get to revive a Gladiator Beast monster from a graveyard. So you summon Noxious, Noxious dumps the Gladiator Beast monster to the graveyard, you have a Darius in hand, and of course, if Noxious gets attacked during the end of the battle phase, boom, activate Noxious effect, tag out, special summon a Augustus. Okay, Augustus, if you have a Darius in hand, special summon Darius. Darius can special summon the monster that you dump to the graveyard with Noxious effect, and you basically just continue your combo plays from there. Next off, you want to play, double Gladiator Beast Bestiary. You know what, guys? Throughout testing, I find that it's more efficient to actually only play double Bestiary. I felt like it's not necessary to play 3 in the deck. You can have access to this card off Prisma and also have access to this card by dumping into the graveyard off Noxious effect. And you guys all know, first turn Prisma, Test Tiger equals Gyzaris. And all the Glad Beasts, will shuffle themselves back into the deck once you contact fusion with them. So only 2 copies of Bestiary is the official number in my personal opinion. Next off, you're going to play, this card is like, one of the best monsters in the deck. Triple Gladiator Beast Darius. This card is really, really powerful. The fact that you're able to revive back a Gladiator Beast monster from your graveyard when it's special summon Gladiator Beast effect is really amazing. And with the release of, Gladiator Beast Noxious, Darius becomes even more live for the fact that you will always have graveyard access if Noxious dumps a monster to the graveyard. So Darius is just really, really powerful. And last but not least, for our Gladiator engine, you want to play triple Test Tiger. This card looks absolutely gorgeous as an ultimate rare, but I decided to wait until I basically bump up all the rarity for Gladiator Beast. I have to show appreciation for this deck for the fact that it's one of my very first decks that I actually played aside from 6 Samurais, and and I always want to give you guys the best quality content possible. So you know what I mean, having nice cards to look at, it's pretty nice. But anyways, triple Test Tiger, really broken card. The fact that you're able to special this card from your hand when you control a Gladiator Beast monster, activate this effect to tribute himself and shuffle back the Gladiator Beast monster to the deck. to special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from the deck is really, really amazing. If you open up, you know, Test Tiger and basically Prisma, you basically have a first turn Geysaris. So you want to play triple Prisma and triple Test Tiger. Elemental Prisma is essentially your E-Hero version of Gladiator Beast Noxious. The fact that it's able to reveal an extra deck monster to dump the material to the graveyard is really powerful. You know, you reveal Geysaris, dump Bestiari, activate Test Tiger's effect, special summon Test Tiger, tribute Prisma. Since it's a Gladiator Beast monster, Prisma will get shuffled to the deck because his name is Bestiari. Okay, special summon Darius from the deck. Darius can special summon Bestiari, and then you have your first Geysaris. And last but not least, for the monsters, you want to play, of course, one Maxi to round off our monster lineup. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the Gladiator Beast engine. You guys are probably questioning me, why Sam don't you play Liqueri? Liqueri doesn't really do anything in this turbo build. The only thing that it does is gain attack when it's special on a Gladiator Beast monster. It doesn't really have a useful aspect in the turbo version, but if you guys are playing more of a control version, Liqueri may be best in that specific version. But other than that, if you're playing a pure turbo version where you're able to turbo out Tamer Editor as quickly as possible and especially in Geysaris as quickly as possible, I don't think that Liqueri is necessary because the effect is not really useful at all in this specific version. So that's pretty much it for the monsters. Alright guys, off to the spells. You want to play triple Proving Ground, searches up your Bestiari and also your Darius to your hand is really good. And if you have some way to get your Augustus, you can activate this card to search your Darius, so that way that Darius can get more advantage by reviving a monster from the graveyard. So Proving Ground is just really good. Triple Hero Lives. You want to see Prisma and Test Tiger, you know, in your first and opening board as quickly as possible. And this deck, guys, Tentacle is second, so that way that you can get more advantage off of Geysaris' effect. So Triple Hero Lives is really good to basically get out that Prisma. And next you want to play the one reinforced with the army to search out your Prisma. As I said before, Prisma and Test Tiger equals first turn Geysaris, which is really good. And next off, guys, since you are playing a turbo version, you're playing triple double summon. Okay guys, most of the time if you have, you know, a cloggy handful of monsters, you want to be able to go off with your opening hand. So what you do is that you can go, you know, double summon Bestiari Darius, boom, tag out Geysaris, Geysaris attack, tag out even more for Noxious and, you know, Augustus, and basically just go off with your combo plays from there. But double summon is just really good for the fact that it's able to help you turbo out into the deck, and the fact that it's able to help you summon more Gladiator monsters, so that way that you have access to, you know, fusions such as Geysaris, which is really powerful. And throughout testing, guys, this turbo version, you definitely need double summon in the deck, and basically helps you extend your combos. So double summon is really good. And what I find throughout testing that this deck loses to is definitely back rows, because your attacks always have to go through. So you want to play triple Twin Twister, and the deck clears back row, which is really amazing, so that way that you can proceed to basically just kill your opponent with Geysaris and popping their monsters, things like that, and negating their spawn trap cards effect with Herculinos is just really good. And next off, another problem that this deck faces is definitely, you know, bigger monsters than itself. So you want to play Dark Hole and also Regeki. You know, the 6 package, you know, double Dark Hole, Regeki, and Twin Twisters are definitely a must-off in my personal opinion. Dark Hole basically clears the board so that way that your monster's attack can go through, and Twin Twisters can clear back row so that way that you don't have to worry about, you know, battle traps or any disruptor traps to basically disrupt your attack. So Twin Twisters and Dark Holes and Regekis are definitely a must-off. And last but not least, for our spells, you want to play the one Book of Moon. Book of Moon is also really good in the deck. The fact that it's able to flip a monster face down so that way that your attack can go through as well, and it also can be used as a defensive spell card for the deck. So one Book of Moon. And, you know, to round off our spells, you want to play, you know, Double Pot of Desires. Basically helps you get into your combo pieces as quickly as possible. You're playing multiple copies of, you know, each and every single Gladiator Beast monster, triple Darius, triple Augustus, triple Noxious. This deck just thrives off Pot of Desires so much. So the fact that it's able to, you know, help you dig through your deck for 2 more cards, so that way that you can see your Test Tigers and your Prismas and your Noxious more, is just really, really amazing. So Double Pot of Desires, really powerful to round off for spells. Last but not least, for our drafts, we're going to play the one Solemn Warning and the double Solemn Strike. These cards can be replaced for Gladiator Beast War Chariot. If you guys were to think about it, War Chariot does the exact same thing as Solemn Strike, but Solemn Strike can negate summon, which makes this card way better than Gladiator Beast War Chariot in my personal opinion. But if you guys were to want to play War Chariot, you guys will take out these 3 cards and put in War Chariots in the deck. And Solemn Strike is also really good as the defensive trap, negating special summons and also negating effects, and destroying them is just really, really good. Alright guys, let's go out to the extra deck. The extra deck, you want to play triple Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor. This card is like the best fusion in the deck. For those of you who do not know its effect, the requirement to summon this card is 2 level 5 or higher Gladiator Beast monsters. So you usually summon this card off Noxious and also Augustus. Must first be special summoned from the extra deck by shuffling the above you know, cards you control into the deck. You do not use polymerization, so it's a contact fusion. Cannot be used as a fusion material, which is the only downside of the deck. Once per turn, you can special one Gladiator Beast fusion monster from your extra deck, except for Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor, ignoring its summoning condition. So this card is really good for the fact that it's able to tutor out Herculenos and also Gladiator Beast Gyzaris from your extra deck. And you guys all know what happens when Gyzari gets tutored out from the extra deck. The boom, pops, 2 cards on the field, which is really powerful. So Tamer Editor is essentially your ultimate Dozouken, bringing out Gyzaris, bringing out Herculenos from the extra deck for absolutely free. Makes this card really broken. So triple Tamer Editor. For second best fusion, well, essentially the best fusion in my personal opinion, other than Tamer Editor, definitely Gladiator Beast Gyzaris. Upon special summon, boom, pop 2 cards on the field, which is really amazing. And of course it tags out special summon 2 monsters from the deck. Special summon Augustus, Noxious, basically go Tamer Editor, boom, go Gyzaris again, pop 4 cards. So next off, Gladiator Beast Herculenos. To be honest guys, if you guys want, you guys can play 1 copy of this card. You know what I mean? You guys take out this card for any other card if you guys would like, but having access to 2 copies is pretty okay in the deck. The fact that you're able to ditch a card from your hand to the graveyard to negate the spawn trap card effect, and it's not a once per turn effect, is just absolutely phenomenal. So Herculenos basically help you deal with problematic back rolls. So, and the easy way to actually tutor out this card is off Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor. So Herculenos, really powerful. Next off, for the one of Gladiator Beast, you want to play the Gladiator Beast Nerokius, you can actually tutor out this card off Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor. One Gladiator Beast Anna Beta, you can actually bring out this card with Augustus and also 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. And if you special summon that way using the materials above, you can special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your extra deck that's level 7 or lower. So you usually tutor out Gladiator Beast Gyzaris to basically just pop more cards on the field. And last but not least, one of the very, it's not that great, but 1 Esadari. Alright guys, off for the XYZs. You want to play Zodiacs? Yes guys, we're playing Zodiacs in this. 1 Broadbow and 1 Trident. But the reason why you play Broadbow in the deck is that if you ever have access to a rank 4 XYZ play and you don't have Noxious in hand as your defense mechanism, what you can do is that you can overlay for Broadbow. Activate Broadbow's effect to search up the Gladiator Beast Noxious from your deck to your hand. Okay, so and then after that you overlay for Trident and basically just pass. So you have a disruption play with Trident's effect. And if your opponent were to basically break through your board, you can activate Noxious effect when your opponent are attacking directly. Because you search Noxious off Broadbow, you can activate Noxious effect to basically special summon itself in your opponent's turn. So 1 Trident, and last but not least, the 1 Costel, 1 Utopia the Lightning, and the 1 number 39 Utopia to round off our XCs. Alright guys, so let's go out with the combo real quick. If you guys all know the Test Tiger and Elemental Hero Prisma equals first turn Gyzaris, and I said before guys, this deck is a turbo version since you're playing double summon and things like that, triple Twin Sister, Dark Hole, Regeki. This deck thrives off the best going second. So if you open up Prisma and Test Tiger, what you can do is that you can basically normal summon Prisma, or if you have a hero lives to tutor out Prisma, it's also really good as well. So summon Prisma, active Prisma's effect, reveal Gyzaris to dump Bestiary to the graveyard. So you have Bestiary in the grave right here, so send it to the grave. Activate Test Tiger's effect, special Test Tiger, tribute Test Tiger, and return Prisma back into the deck because its name is Bestiary. Return it to the deck. Special summon a Gladiator Beast, what's it called? Darius directly from your deck. When Darius gets special summon, you activate Darius effect to revive back Bestiary. Okay, now you have Bestiary and Darius. Return these 2 cards, contact fusion into the deck to special summon a Gladiator Beast Gyzaris. Okay, Gyzaris basically pops any problematic cards you are facing. So you pop your back rows, pop monsters, enter battle phase, attack with Gyzaris. If the attack goes through and it's successful, you activate Gyzaris effect to tag out with Gyzaris to special summon, let's say, a Noxious and also an Augustus, okay? And then you want to special summon a Noxious and Augustus from your deck off Gyzaris effect. And for this example, if you have a Darius in hand, you want to activate Noxious effect to dump the Bestiary to the graveyard and activate Augustus effect when it's special summon of a Gladiator Beast monster back, special summon a Darius from the hand, and then activate Darius effect to special summon Bestiary that you dump to the graveyard, okay? And on main phase 2, contact fusion these 2 again to the deck, special summon Gyzaris. Gyzaris, boom, pop. You can basically contact fusion with these 2 again, okay, to basically go into your Tamer Editor. Okay, really good. At this point again, you can activate Tamer's Editor's effect to either special summon a Gyzaris again, if you guys would like, you can special summon Gyzaris to basically kill more cards on the field if you guys are wanting to disrupt a lot of plays that your opponent has on the field. If you guys will want to at this point, you can shuffle back these 2 Gyzaris that you brought out into the extra deck to special summon another Tamer Editor. Okay, activate Tamer Editor's effect to special summon a Heraclinos, and then that's pretty much it for your ending board at this point. And if you have cards in hand, you can negate anything using what's it called, Heraclinos effect. And next turn you activate double Tamer's Editor's effect to basically special summon Gyzaris again to basically pop more cards on the field. So that's what's really good about Tamer Editor, the fact that it's able to you know, every single turn, tutor out the Gladiator Beast monster from the extra deck is just really, really powerful. So that's some of the combos that you guys can do with the deck. You know, as long as you basically have the Gladiator Beast monster in your hand, or a way for your Gladiator Beast monster to attack, to tag out, you can always summon Augustus, and Augustus can special make a monster from the hand, and then you just basically go off from there. So that's what's really good about this deck. Deck is very, very explosive. Some of the flaws that this deck has is, you know, of course, D-Bear, since you want to have access to your fusion as much as possible. And one of the biggest flaws right now as well is that Konami gave us the support really late. They should have given us this thing a long time ago. Link format is around the corner, and you cannot do this with links, man. So that's what's really sad. So I'll try to come up with some of the cards that you can incorporate when links comes out, and try to revive back Gladiator Beast during link format. But for now, let's just have fun with this Gladiator Beast deck, guys. If you guys enjoyed this deck profile, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys. If you guys have any questions, please make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys. And this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright, guys. Peace.